Have you ever told someone that you wanted to be a content creator and instantly felt like they were judging you? It's like they instantly get that cringe look on their face. If you told them you wanted to be a doctor, a lawyer, an accountant, they wouldn't even question it. Why is that? Most of us grew up believing that the blueprint was simple. You go to school, get a job, you work there for a certain amount of time, you retire. Easy. But as soon as you decide to stray from the blueprint, it's seen as risky. But it's almost like you can't really blame them because traditional careers often have a clear roadmap. Creative careers don't. So it's kind of like you can't really blame them for questioning your decisions because an unfamiliar path is seen as risky and almost seen as like a bad decision. When people create content, people often only see you filming a 30 to 60-second video. They don't see the editing. They don't see you replying to emails. They don't see you reaching out to brands. They don't see all of the process that goes into creating the video. And so to them, it looks like you're not working. You're not doing anything productive. If you're sitting at your desk working for 8 hours in an office, society calls that work. But if you're sitting at home editing a YouTube video for 6 to 8 hours, society sees that as, oh, you're just playing on your phone. You know, it's funny because people don't start taking content creation seriously until you tell them you're making money. And people often just react negatively to uncertainty, and what they don't understand, they're going to react negatively to that. Not only do people look at content creation as not a real job, they don't see what emotional stress goes on behind the scenes because you have to post before you're good at it, having to be visible, which is not required with a lot of other careers. Okay, you're having to be very uncomfortable while you're learning and growing your platform, and people don't see that. And they don't realize what actually goes into content creation is not just playing on your phone every single day. And I really commend all the people who are actually getting into content creation this day and age because you're showing people that it's really possible. Because years ago, people didn't realize that there were so many ways to make money online. But there are YouTubers, podcasters, people doing digital marketing, people owning Etsy shops, people who are doing so many different things, coaching, teaching lessons, going live. There are so many ways to earn an income and have a career online. And the more people are showing it, the more that people will start seeing it as a real job and it won't be so taboo. And this might actually surprise a lot of people, but majority of people who are online are not even trying to go famous. They're just looking to have freedom, okay? Because there are a lot of careers and jobs that don't allow a free lifestyle and allow the endless opportunities and possibilities that an online career can provide for families, for individuals, and to just have a stress-free, calmer lifestyle. And having an online business can provide all of that. I got to give it up to all the creators who were able to stay consistent for years on end because it takes a lot of courage to continue to believe that your passion deserves to exist and that you deserve to continue to be here, even when everybody else around you is not validating it and everybody around you is telling you that you're wasting your time and that you need to go and get a real job. That takes courage, that takes faith, and that takes boldness. One of the hardest parts about showing up online is believing that your dream deserves to exist before anyone else validates it. If you're an aspiring creator, please don't let someone else's definition of success become the ceiling for your life. Okay, you have a dream. You know what God put inside of you. Stick to it and stop letting everybody else put doubt and fear inside of you. Do not let anyone stop you from achieving your dreams. Okay, you are going to be an amazing creator. Don't let everyone else's doubt and uncertainty stop you from achieving your dreams. You don't need everyone to understand the vision that you have. You just need to keep showing up until your work speaks for itself. All right, and for all my aspiring creators, what would you do if nobody were to judge you, if no one was going to say anything negative about what you wanted to do? Write that down in the comments, and whatever that is, I challenge you to go ahead and start planning whatever that is that you wrote in the comments, because your life is not waiting for you. And would you want to look back on all these years and say that you let fear and people stop you from the very dream that you could not stop thinking about? That's some food for thought. All right, signing off.